Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 35. If you are new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch. I hope you stick around, get cozy, like, subscribe, comment, share with me, do all the things. If you're coming back at me, again, thank you so much for joining me and choosing me. It's crazy times right now. There's lots of floss tubes coming out, so thank you for choosing to spend some time with me. I want to jump right in and let's do this stuff. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be today. I feel like I don't have a lot, but sometimes I ramble more. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for the concern about my puppy. He is much better. He is not here, so he is doing his own thing. One of the things, my state has started the stages of opening up, so you knew from last week I went to the vet. My other two dogs went to the vet yesterday to get their shots, so hopefully no more vet shots and stops and whatnot. I myself, I don't know if I mentioned this on here during everything, I broke a tooth. So they got me in on Friday for the wonderful news of having another cap, but it is what it is. That was a weird experience. If you post COVID-19, going to the dentist because everything's changing. So that was quite different. But we make adjustments and we do our things. So that's, I mean, normal life may never be what we knew as normal again. I have been given the call to return to work. That starts May 18th. Again, new standards in regards to that. That'll be an interesting thing. I'm sure, I know I've mentioned this before, but if you're new, you may not have watched all my channels, but I work for General Motors in a factory that builds trucks. There's 4,500 employees, 1,500 per shift. That's a lot of people. So their new standards will be trying at first, but we will get through it. I mean, yeah. So anyway, that's all that as far as life updates. Kids are fine, husband's fine. We're just plugging along here. So I want to give some Flosstube love. First of all, Georgia Girl Stitching gave me a little shout out, said that she had been watching me, so thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. I want to give some love to some, they're actually subscribers, but actually Flosstubers also, and I will link them below in the comments, but Stitching by the Shore, Laura, she has phenomenal finishes. She's working on amazing pieces, and her voice just very soothing. So I enjoy checking her out, so check her out. Bree's stitching stuff. Bree, she cracks me up. She said she was fangirling over me, which I think that's the word she used, but I'm just a normal person over here, so I think that's super cute. She not only stitches, she does some quilting stuff. Share that stuff up. I mean, lots of floss tubers like stick it at the end. Just do that. People will stick around if they want, and they'll peace out if they don't. So do it. Candace K she's pretty new. She actually has, I think, 3 episodes. She is an Indiana girl also, so she's got cute pieces that she's working on. She stitches up a storm also. And the last one is my lovely Carolyn Stitches from the blessed state of Florida. She is amazing. I love the work that she does. And she inspires me. Like, she literally just took a bunch of Santas and has made them into quilt blocks, and then she's going to proceed with that. And I am jaw-dropping, so cool. I want her to share that, the how-to. I'm not really a quilter. I've dabbled in it. You guys know that. So I have some old I can't remember the designer. They're little, hello, Ollie. They're little tiny ones. They're probably only this big, and they give advice, like from mother's advice. Oh, Heart and Hand? I think that's what it is. But it's like, wash your hands, dress warm, those kind of things. And I would love to have that as a quilt hanging in some block kind of style. But anyway, so go watch her out. And Carolyn, make sure you show that. I am dying to see that progression of that. So that's my Flosstube love. I watch tons of Flosstube, lots of other people. I just wanted to share some love with these ladies for this episode. So, what have I been stitching? Let's jump into a finish. I actually have a finish this week, which was kind of mind-blowing because this was not part of Maynia, but I just was feeling the calling for upside down, Janet. This is Seasons. It's a Lizzie Kate Seasons pack. That's actually what it's called. And this is the summer one, as you can read. I've already finished spring, and it was just something small to pop in. I guess I just was feeling the bright, vibrant colors, and there you go. This is on Bestitch Me's Gold Rush. Ada, you know what it was? I wanted me some Ada stitching. That's what it is. Now I remember. Sometimes I just want less mindless. When I stitch on Ada, I don't feel like I have to work as hard. And that's why I'm an Ada lover also. It gives me what I need when I need it, if that makes any sense. And I hope it does. All right, my whips for this week. All right, Live Simply. Again, this is Stitches Through the Years, Live Simply. I found her on Instagram. Actually, I didn't remember this until Julie from Kansas City from a Colorado girl. Kansas City in a Colorado world. Julie was showing her whip parade, and she has this, not this chart, this designer's chart peonies. And I was like, it's her fault. I forgot it was her fault. That's where I fell in love with this. So that is how I discovered her and had to have one of these charts. So this is on 25 count Lugana Heritage. And this is where I'm at. I finished, I'm not sure what I finished that week when I saw you, but like, I know the lambs were done, I think, or the goats or whatever, lambs. But those blocks in the bottom, those little motifs were done, and you cannot see it on this. You will be able to next week. The middle of the houses are done, but or the windows are done, but you will not be able to see that on here very well. I can't see it. When I pop the white in on the edges, then it'll pop and you'll be able to see what I'm. So super fun, and plugging along. So there's that one. My next one, if you recall, I'm in the Feels Like Home Fat Quarter Shop. The color of that bird just had me and I had to get it. So here's where I am at. This week, part 2 dropped on Friday, and it is this ginormous house. It took me 2 full days of stitching to get that house done. And at first I wasn't really digging it because it's just so dark next to my beautiful, look, I told a few even in the comments, I may restitch this bird and just make him a pillow, but I am sticking along with this stitch along. So this is stitched on a 25 count vintage smoky white Lugana, which I love. So you can't tell from this floss pack, like no pinks have been used yet, right? Yeah, so part 3, 4, and 5, something in there's got to pop, and I'm sure it's going to balance out the colors. I do like the windows on that house. It just felt dark, especially for a summer, I don't know, summery vibe, but whatever. My next one is, you know it, you love it, my One Nation. Stitched on 32 count vintage country mocha. I said it right. And this is where I am. Ow, I just felt the needle when I plopped that on my leg. I stitched in Mississippi, another star. I did a little bit of gridding work over here in the top part. So there you have it. One more state and I will drop down to the next row, which will be the long rows. Super exciting. I love this fabric. Love it. So that is my flag, One Nation. Again, I stitch 1 state, 1 star week. Join in anytime. For me, it really has made that piece manageable. So love it. I had someone in the comments say that they've got that on the way. So it's an awesome piece. All right. So this last week, yesterday being Mother's Day, I did not stitch on this Mother's Day. I was just feeling the calling of my mom earlier this week. So I got my Afghan out and I finished out 1 more block. This little butterfly took a good chunk of time. I have 2 more blocks, and then I will start moving on to individual butterflies, and that becomes more interesting. But to be completely honest, it could be 2021 before I see the solid butterflies. But so I guess I'm going to tell you this is Julie's fault. Julie, I actually know, she watches me on here, but I know her in real life person. I've known her for a few years. She jumped on this. My sister and I were stitching this Jardin Privé's Noel 2019 at Christmas time. My sister knocked it out. Julie has been concentrating on it and actually posted a finish on it today. So I was watching her this last week, and it just kind of like, I felt the poke. Get it out, Janet. So this kind of doesn't always work for me because of the dark fabric, but I have kind of just tried to put a floss link in a day, and that pace kind of works for me. So we'll see how long that lasts for me. Now, we are here about Maynia. Well, not really. We're here about the stitching. But last time when I came to you, my queen for last Saturday was Spring Queen, and it took me a couple days to get started. And I'm talking about my Mirabilia Spring Queen, and I'm stitching her on Color and Cotton's 28 count white tee, and this is where I got to her. It's just the hair, and I'm okay with that. I mentioned that last time. I'm okay with the fact that is all of her hair except for the cryonic and the beading, and I am super happy with it and loving it. I was hoping to get a little skin in. It didn't happen, but it is what it is. I just keep moving along. So on this Saturday, I was supposed to start Summer Queen, my next step in Maynia. I did not get it started until Sunday, I think. I feel like Sunday's when I don't have the thing over here with me. And Summer Queen looks like this. I did get very little start on her, and the fabric on her is a Color and Cotton also, but it is love letters. So you cannot see, I'm trying not to be scared. I'm going to continue to proceed. The next color is darker, so I'm going to continue in the hair. Again, that's what you're going to see. And I think the darker color is going to pull it together, and it'll be its thing. I mean, she's the blonde, and I think it'll work. If not, I'll start over again, I guess, but I don't plan on it. I think in my mind it's going to work. So that is my stitching whips that I've done this last week. I have a couple other things to share. I did have a little bit of haul. I have more haul on the way. And I am planning, like, cross-stitch stores are opening back up, and I want to share the love. My sister and I are talking about road tripping to Craft Gallery on Friday. So if you're in that area, we usually get there right at the beginning when they open. So gonna go give some love to Carl and Paula. So, but my haul for this week is Bags Plus, and these hold, look at these colors, Americana, and whoop, about got it, and a butterfly. I love these for, I mean, this one holds 12, so for my DMCs that are just kind of littles, I have found it very interesting that depending on the project depends on how I store my floss. And I struggled with that for a while, but I'm totally fine with it now. So this, it's gonna be a quickie. I'm just gonna leave it on the DMC, pop it in. I love my thread drops. They make it faster to pull and to stitch with. And then, but my mirrors, let me reach. That didn't work. Let me reach. I got another one here. Sorry, disappeared for you. My mirrors, I store in these little ones. And I love that just as well. So go with what works for you, and it could be different from project to project, and I'm okay with that. So I did get one piece of mail, and it is a card from Amy Loves Totes. Came at a perfect time, wishing me happy birthday month. and sending me some love, and thank you, Amy. And the perfect time is that we've been dealing with some of my dad's cancer doctor appointments pretty heavily here recently, so this was perfect timing. And I believe that things like that happen for a reason, so thank you. Other than that, that's it. That's why I said this can be a shorty for you, but I think that's okay with it being mirror time, and I don't want to bore you with just fluff talk. So my plans for this week are tomorrow is Dark 13, so I am so close to a Dark 13 finish that fingers crossed I come back to you with that next week. I will hopefully finish the hair on my Summer Queen at least, and I'd love to get some skin. I need that feeling of like that fabric's gonna be good. I start Autumn Queen. I'm super excited about that. Every day I stitch on Live Simply, Feels Like Home's third part will drop, and of course my One Nation. So I keep trying to keep me busy. Like I said, my last week of freedom, and then I go back to work, so then it'll be new norms for me, but I'm ready for it. Things have to go back to whatever new norms there are, and we keep moving on. So anyway, I'm rambling now, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, leave me comments. I'm pretty sure I'm current on all my comments, and I love you guys. So keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm going to send you much love. Bye.